discussion.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things. Another thing is the Crown Act. Many folks don't realize that the Crown Act.
I never heard of the Crown
Right.
Act
Crown
until
Act was
you started
derived-
talking about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Create a respectful and open workplace for natural hair. Now, many people doesn't realize how important this really is. And this is something that's very important. It's been important for a long time. And I think what has happened is most of the African American people have conformed, right?
Yeah.
So we're used to cutting our hair, grooming ourselves, doing whatever is necessary to be in a workplace. So normally you wouldn't just see it. It's not something you even, like you mentioned, as an HR representative,
Right.
you've never had to deal with that.
No.
However, I already know that I've been on an interview in my braids and realized that I was asked that, well, if we hire you, will you have a problem, taking your braids out your hair,
Yeah.
and that has happened to even recently where we have, attorneys, students, law attorneys who have went to school for years, wearing their locks or wearing their natural hair, and now they're in the courthouse, and you have judges and sheriffs and bailiffs asking them, do they belong there, because they're looking at their hair, and here I'm the leading attorney right here, or I'm the the district attorney, or I'm the I'm in a position in which, why are you asking me that question?
Right.
I'm qualified.
Yeah.
I do my job. I belong here.
Yeah.
So why does the color of, or rather my hairstyle, why does it matter?
Yeah. Yeah. And so an actual act coming up on that.
And actually it's only about 14 states now that has a law, and the law just says that you can't discriminate against these people, right?
Yeah.
There's no discrimination. It gives states or employees just something that if you discriminate, I have something I can report this as an offense. Yeah. Especially if it's an offense that prevents you from getting somewhere. I've done all my studying. I've done everything necessary. And the only thing that's keeping me from being hired is my hairstyle. That's not okay. And especially not in 2022, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand there was a time, and there's some professionalism. Don't get me wrong. There's places that maybe we should. I'm not sure, though, because I still feel that as long as I'm clean, appropriate, and I present myself professionally, respectfully, and I demonstrate that I have the abilities to do the job that is being presented.
Yeah.
Why am I being held back?
Because of your hair. Yeah. I mean, I understand the asking for a standard of dress, but for example, you and I right now are in professional dress, and I think we both look very professional.
Hi, I hope you liked that excerpt from the Great Brook Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a new upload.